outside career having his third most points ever by another single greatest game.
Yeah, that was that was insane. They were talking a little trash to him last game, and they shouldn't have done that because they just made him mad. And when he's mad, there's no one in the world that can stop him. So that was special to watch.
You've really taken advantage of this opportunity over the course of these last few games. Just what's been going through your head over the course of these last couple weeks, and how have you been able to stick with it?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, all glory to the Most High. For without Him, I wouldn't be in this position to be able to do what I love. But I think that it's really been my teammates. They've always been super supportive. The work that I've been putting in, got a lot of guys that come and work with me every day, and just a lot of guys that are in my corner, giving me advice and stuff like that. And so I knew that as soon as my number was called on, that I'd be ready because I have those guys I'm out there with. I'm not out there by myself. I'm out there with 4 other guys, and so I know they always have my back, so that gives me all the confidence in the world.
Zeke, what's it like for you playing with Nicole and knowing you have to be ready for a pass at any time from any place on the
Oh
floor?
yeah, it's you definitely have to be ready because he might not even be looking at you, or you might not even be able to see him because the defender is like in your line of sight, but he's still gonna wrap it around him, throw it behind his head, do something. So you always gotta be ready because he's gonna find you for easy buckets.
Does that take time to learn how to think like that on the floor with him, or how do you grow that skill within your game?
I mean, it's definitely something that you have to be ready for because if you never played with him before, you're gonna be caught off guard because you're like, no one can make that pass, and then all of a sudden, there it is, right to your chest. But I think that after watching him for a while and also playing with him, I think that's definitely helped me. Also, watching him in AG and how they play and how they kind of the chemistry that they have helped me know where I need to be and what spots I need to go to help him out. I think the biggest thing is just being able to switch onto their guards. I knew they're going to try to set a lot of screens to get me on to some of their guards like Sharp and Simons and Advia. So I think the biggest thing was just being ready to be able to contain and guard and also contest. So, yeah. Oh, I mean, I love the 4. It's super natural. I feel like it plays to all my strengths, being able to play on the perimeter, being able to use my defensive versatility, being able to run the floor. But also, I think it's great because it's like we have more size on the floor with me at the 4, and I think that gives a lot of teams some problems, both on rebounding and defense and offense too. So, yeah.
So you guys are obviously heading into the All-Star break now. Can you explain to everybody not just the physical toll and just getting back that energy, but how important it is to get back that energy mentally when you get this break?
Oh yeah, I mean, we just closed out the dog days of the season, and I know a lot of teams kind of let off the gas a little bit these last 2-3 games. But our mindset was, just finish strong, have some good momentum going into All-Star break, and we can go and end on a high note and know that we're building good habits. So I think that the biggest thing is just keeping in mind what our goal is, and the goal is playoffs and building great habits for the playoffs. And I think that we did a good job of staying with it.
Coach said he knows that we all shouldn't take watching what Nicole is doing for granted, but as somebody who played a lot of basketball with a lot of different teammates, how do you not take it for granted and enjoy all this time you got to play with him and how long it gets to play with him?
Yeah, I don't know, man. He just does so many things that he finds is just casual or whatever. But anytime he doesn't, like the 3 that he had last game in the corner, like stuff like that, like I feel like that'll never get old to me. So I mean, I'm always in awe of just the insane plays that he's making, and it's really cool to be able to have a front row seat and being able to even play with him on the court. One of the greatest centers and passing bigs of all time. So yeah.
Can you pull back the curtain a little bit on Christian Brown's work ethic and why he's made the jump that he's made this season?
Oh yeah, I mean he's an extremely hard worker. He's in the gym every night. He actually likes to come late. He comes around like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So he's a night owl. But I mean, I see him in there every day, and it shows on the court. He's having an incredible season in transition, shooting the ball, driving and attacking, shot creating. And I feel like, I mean, the work never lies. I mean, the work that you put in secret will always show in public. And I mean, he deserves all of the great games that he's been having.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, I mean to have won 8 in a row is and to have all the guys out. Tonight, no Aaron, no Russ, no Peyton, no Michael. A lot of key players, but we just keep finding ways to win. Guys are stepping up. You got to talk about Jamal Murray's career night. I mean, Jamal was fantastic from beginning to end. 55 points and a very efficient 55. I've seen a lot of guys put up big games and not in the most efficient manner. To get 55 on 36 shots, 7 of 15 from 3 and 8 of 9 from the foul line, Jamal was incredible. Nikola, who we seem to never talk about because it's just expected greatness, has another triple-double. And Christian Braun is just out there just playing at a really, really high level for us, doing everything. Guarding Simons, scoring, rebounding, playmaking. His confidence is just at an all-time high right now. And proud of our group, to find ways to win after losing 3 in a row, to go 8 straight on the win column is outstanding. We have 27 to go coming out of the break. Told our guys, get some rest, make sure you do something, come back ready to go so we can start off the way we went into the break.
At what point did you know that Jamal was feeling going to have a special night?
Well, in the first quarter, you could see it. I mean, he was scoring at a high clip. And I got him out late in the first, knowing I was going to start him in the second, and he was just in a great rhythm. Shot looked good. And we always talk about it, man. He was just ultra aggressive tonight, and I was glad he was, because it was one of those games where you just, as a coach, obviously, you're watching one of your players have that type of a game. You're just so proud of him and happy for him, and he's been playing at a high level for us, and tonight was, his best game ever from a numbers standpoint.
A few weeks ago, Coach, you had his back when he was kind of dealing with the reality of the contract, the max contract, got off to a slow start. But it's not just the points, he looks different. Is it he's healthier? Is it explosiveness? What do you see beyond the stats? He just looks like he's creating space again.
Yeah, I think that's a really important point, because you get caught up into the field goal percentage, the 3-point percentage, the numbers, but I think Jamal has really dedicated himself to, even during the season, to getting in, the best shape he can be in. And that's allowing him to play 42 minutes, which is a lot of minutes for him. But I didn't want to be the guy that put that fire out. I was going to ride that hot hand. But Jamal, he's his own toughest critic. No matter what anybody else says, he's going to be harder on himself than anybody else can be. And that has pushed him to, okay, I'm going to get in the gym, I'm going to get in the weight room, I'm going to do whatever I can to allow myself to go out there and get back to playing at the level that I know I'm capable of. And he's done that. And he is moving better. He turning the corner, trying to dunk on people, things that we became so accustomed to seeing. And when you combine that jump shot with that athleticism, the ability to get by people, is he becomes really tough cover.
Coach, until recently, you had a guy out here, maybe a couple nights, 2 guys. But to have that many of you guys out the last couple games, be able to dig deep, find wins, how beneficial can that be when you have everyone healthy, but these guys played some of the more minutes?
Yeah, I mean, we touched on that pregame. It's when you're fully healthy, probably a lot of these guys may not play at all. But the good thing for me is that they've shown and proven that if called upon, they can go out there and get the job done. And as much as I hope and pray that we stay healthy for the remaining 27 games and postseason, injury is always a part of it, unfortunately. And we have guys like Jalen Pickett. I thought Dario gave us good minutes in the first half. DJ's been really good for us in that second unit. Hunter Tyson's getting a chance to play. Julian's been starting. That's only going to help their confidence in themselves as we move forward. And we can rely upon them if we need be.
Do you see it as kind of a sign of Jamal's confidence level being high when he's trying some of those finishes at the rim? He's obviously an excellent finisher, but tonight, one over his head, he's had a few kind of circus finishes recently. Does that kind of indicate anything to you when he's going?
No, I mean, he's always been to me, a very tough finishing guard. He's a guy that can obviously finish with athleticism and dunk on you, but he can also use his body and contort in different ways to get some incredible shots up. He knows how to use the backboard. He knows how to use the rim to protect his shot. So, yeah, I think it's just, again, I've said this before, but our season is 2 seasons. before December 8th and after December 8th. I mean, so 11-10 and 25-9. And since December 8th, just look at Jamal Murray's stats. And you guys can write about it because the stats are amazing since then.
What was most impressive about Jokic's night tonight?
That he wasn't forcing anything. I mean, they double teamed him, they cross matched, and what you love about him being the superstar that he is, Katie, is that he's not Hey, I'm going to read the game. I'm going to take what the defense is giving me, and I'm going to make the right play. And obviously, he had 10 assists, he had 15 boards, he had 3 steals. Somebody showed me a stat the other day that Nikola Jokic's stats through 3 quarters. Just through 3 quarters. No one else in the NBA has playing 4 quarters. Just think about that. I mean, and there are really good players in this league, but there's one great player in my eyes. I mean, what Nikola does to be top 3 in points and rebounds and assists, top 5 in steals, the efficiency, it's just incredible. And that's why I mentioned earlier, and Ryan says it a lot of times as I'm walking out here, oh, by the way, Nikola had 40 tonight. Oh, by the way, Nikola had a triple-double in 3 quarters again. Nikola's incredible. I mean, I don't know what else to say. That guy is just incredible. And what's most rewarding about it and being around him is that he doesn't want or care to get any credit. I'm sure he's really looking forward to going to San Francisco. I think he's excited about that. But, I mean, and I know you guys all do this, but please, let's never, ever, ever take Nikola's greatness for granted. We are witnessing, history every single night. I don't take it for granted. He's incredible, and really, really feel fortunate and blessed to have a chance to coach him for 10 years now. All right. I'm going to the Gulf of America.
I mean, I knew I had 30 at half, and then after that, they told me when I was around 40-something that I was close.
He said that they made you have to win the game on Sunday, and that when you get mad, you're unstoppable. Is there anything?
I agree. No, it's just all competitive spirit. I got nothing against Banton. He's from 40 minutes from where I grew up. But obviously, I came ready to play. Especially just being used to the playoffs and playing the same team over and over, and they know your plays, and things get chippy, and you got to see them again. So I think just that factor, I was ready to go. I was truly prepared today, and I can say that after the game.
Michael said this is the kind of game that he's proud of players when they have moments like this. And he's got ball with your whole team signing to commemorate it. What is the support from your teammates, your coaches on a special night like this mean to you?
It means everything. It's not obviously I shot the ball well, but they're hunting for me to get the ball, and really rooting for me to go get it. And obviously, I've been here my whole career, so just seeing all the same faces and being in this in Denver, just making the most of the moment. And I've been here for 9 years, so like I said, it's just for me, it's just years of chemistry with those guys, and they know me, I know them, and tonight was just them looking out for me. So I know I shot the ball well, but I brought the ball up here just because I couldn't do without them, and that's why we're such a good team.
Coach said that, December 8th, he was 11 and you've been, 25-9 since then. He credited how good you've been in that stretch. What did it flip the switch for you, or is it more involved in flipping the switch?
Are you talking about tonight, or are you talking about December?
Coach said that December 8th, this team was 11 and 10.
Oh, yeah.
Record.
Okay.
Since then, you're 25-9. He credited how well you played in those last 34 games. What flipped the switch for you, or is it more involved?
No, I mean, obviously, you can go back and pick apart everything from the start of the season, but just obviously just finding being comfortable in offense with Russ and Dario, and we mixed up different lineups. Second unit I was playing, sometimes it wasn't. Guys didn't know the lineup. That's what I kind of attributed to, and I always have, is just taking time for us to gel. It's not just on one player. Just because I played a little bit better, we win so many games, right? So I think all that kind of goes hand in hand, and yeah, I think when I'm making shots and stuff, we obviously makes us tougher to guard, but. It's not just me. It's not just me. Everybody stepped up. Everybody's played better defensively. Everybody's more locked in. Everybody's more connected. So, to me, tonight was another team win. It's just adjustments. Sometimes you're open. Sometimes they realize that you got to go in. They're just pressing up on you and everything. So, just in-game adjustments I was making. I feel the same. I've been the same person, same player for years now.
And then the other part of that is, as you go into the break, there were 27 games left. Are you starting to sense this team can do something special? Not because offensively you guys are elite, but
We got a long way to go, though.
yeah, what is that kind of the key to get back to the team we saw a couple years ago?
I think a lot of it comes to the defensive end. I think we all know that we're really good offensively, and anybody can get it going at any time. Pretty free flowing. We pass the ball, but to me, I just think it's the defense. I think when we buckle down, we defend like we have in the past couple of years. The offense just literally flows that much better. So, yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Going back to the adjustments, Mal, how much do you enjoy and what is like the game within the game for you?
I mean, I strive to get in that mode every game. Obviously, when you're shooting the ball like that, it makes it a lot easier. But yeah, it's fun to just make those adjustments, and it's not just me making adjustments. Sometimes it's because they're blitzing. There's no screen. Because I'm gonna sneak drive more because I know there's more tension on me. There's just so many different layers that I could get into. But like I said, it's just fun to have one of those nights. And like I said, I couldn't do it. It's a team win. I had a great game, but I want to win as well, so I'm more happy that we got the dub.
So on that note, at what point in the game do you start going, this is different? Like, I'm really.
For me, it's a feel thing. It's a lot of feel. Like somebody, I forget his name. Yeah, you. What's your name again? Vinny. Thank you. My fault. He asked me if Phoenix, like when I'm shooting the warm-ups and stuff, what's going through my head, and it's the same kind of thing. Sometimes it just takes one shot for it to feel good. And then I know I kind of remember that feel, and it can be from anywhere on the spot, closer, longer, farther, one hand, two hand, left hand, doesn't matter. But once I find that feel, it can have nights like tonight. So I wouldn't say there was like a turning point in the game. It was just probably one of the shots I took that I felt good. But to me, it was the preparation. Like I said, I came in ready to go today. I was hot from before the game started, and that's just because of the last game. So. Yeah, for sure. I think I just want to give credit to the team because going 8-0 in the All-Star break before All-Star break is really tough. Guys are tired. Guys are anxious to get to the break. I am, and you can kind of let that get in your head or let it slip away. So I just the team did a great job of just everybody from top to bottom. Guys that came in, rookies, two ways. Everyone was locked in and stepped up and. That's a big 8-game swing. If you can go undefeated going into the break, it just gives you a whole bunch of confidence, and everybody comes out in a better mood. So I think we're in a good place, and it's going to be a crucial break. Get Aaron healthy, get Mike healthy, and so forth.
Jamal is a guy who probably one of the best player ever to not play an All-Star game yet. How much do you pay attention to stuff on the weekend, or you just?
No, I don't. Unless there's some exciting dunk or something, or Joker did something crazy, then. I'll tune in, make sure Jew and Yoke do the thing and whatnot. But other than that, I'm good. No, I'm okay. I'm good.
Is the break time at that point because you guys are riding a hot streak right now? Do you wish you could keep playing and keep it going, or is it?
No. I put it with my other ones. That's about it. I got a couple 51s, so just added to the collection.
You played
It's the adjustments. It's the adjustments. You guys do not understand the amount of coverages and the timing as well that he's facing. You know, I get blitzed, but I'll be aware of, you know, sometimes they might surprise me, whatever, but to be doubled every time you touch it and know where everybody else is going to be on the court and nobody else is going to move. And we're going to move where he knows you're going to move. But for them, we don't really always know what the defense is going to do and see all five guys. I know he's 7 foot looking over the defense, but like the consistency and how well he handles double teams, I think that is super impressive and something I like to add to my game when I'm playing and being blitzed or whatever. Just taking my time, taking an extra dribble. Sometimes he takes a certain angle to find a better one. So I just love watching him play and watching him figure it out. And it's even better when we can both play and have a kind of game like I had today, and where you're not going to stop him. You know what I'm saying? So it's just fun to have a running mate like that.
Awesome. Thank you.